Hi everyone, this is one of the most awaited video. What is the waitlist movement at all the top B schools, right? Say all the IIMs, all right. So 20 IIMs, XLRI, FMS. These colleges, the waitlist movement has been, taken by one of our best friends, Karthik KR. Huge shout out to this guy. He's a student at FMS Delhi, and he takes the RTI application every year and he finds out what exactly was the waitlist moment. You can follow this guy on Quora, and he will help you out with a lot of things, right? So what is the data for the last year? All right, so say you got the offer but you are waitlisted. All right, so every year this happens. So first the college will give certain number of offers, and then later some people will have multiple offers, like say some people will get selected at ABC, FMS, XLR, everywhere. So what they do is like they'll leave off certain of colleges and they'll take the other offers. So that is where the waitlist movement comes in. Okay. So waitlist movement for FMS Delhi is given here. So in the first list, all right. So 101 general offers were given out. There was 25 EWS, 69 NCOBC, 37 SES, and 19 ST, and others 24 offers. All right. So this was the entire offer given out in the first list. But then out of that, right, there was a movement. All right. So 77 people didn't take it up. So the movement happens, and they roll out 77 offers in the next list, like that. So coming to say IIM Ahmedabad, which most of you are interested in, IIM Ahmedabad, there will be 191 offers for the sanction intake of 184 students. So they take a certain amount of buffer based on their historical data, even though they know that some people will leave it out. Okay. So based on that, they will give the second list and the third list. So last year the IIM Ahmedabad, the entire moment was for general only 20 students. So the 21st candidate didn't get the final offer. So that is how you need to interpret this data. So you can see that for various categories. So for EWS, the moment was 1 in IIM Ahmedabad. For OBC, it was 10. For SC, it was 11. And for ST, it was 0. For PWD, it was 5. All right. We'll come to IIM Bangalore. IIM Bangalore data is still, not yet updated. We'll be, updating it soon. All right. Then we'll be seeing, say, XLRI data. So this is for the BM students and this for the HRM students. All right. So there was, first in the first round there were 180, offers that were rolled out. In the second list there were, 73 offers rolled out. All right. So the same way. All right. You can just look into this and you'll understand the entire, funda. We'll go to IIM Lucknow. IIM Lucknow, there is like overall data right now. The waitlist movement data will be updated. Karthik still has to get a lot of data from details. All right. So this is IIM Kozhikode right now. IIM Kozhikode first extended 410 offers, and then in the second list they extended 19 offers. Even though they have 212 seats that are sanctioned intake, they have given two times that first in the first list only, because they know that a lot of students will be leaving IIM Kozhikode offer for other colleges. So that is how they do it. So the total number of offers extended was 596 only. Okay. So in the merit number, if it is less than 500, you are very safe. All right. If it is more than 500, you are somewhere in the border. All right. So we'll go to IIM Indore. So the data is yet to be updated. This is the last year data. All right. So this you can always see last year. Okay. So 2018 and 20 batch. All right. So 19 and 20 batch details is here, and this is the 2020 and 22 batch. This will be updated by Karthik. Yeah. IFT Delhi. All right. So the waitlist and sanction intake numbers are here. You can easily look into this. I'll be attaching the links over here. Shillong, IIM Tirchi. So IIM Tirchi, initially, even though they have a 93 people intake, they have given out 800 offers. Okay. So in that also, like so many people have left, and I think say 93 minus 77, only that many people joined in the first list. Okay. Then after that, they gave out 77 offers, and in that, a lot of people joined, and then they joined in the third list 88 people. Why in the second list a lot of people joined was last year IIM Tirchi had a fee to be paid if you want the offer letter. Okay, so only the serious candidates they selected in the second list. All right, and this is the composite score cutoff. You can look at both things, like say your probability of getting selected, and then your waitlist moment also in this list. So it's an amazing work. All right. So this is for IIM Tirchi. Sorry, Ranchi. Uh, Udaipur. You can see like they have 125 seats in general merit, but they have given 1142 offers. All right. So like that, every college ka data is there. I'll go to a baby I am right now. Okay, Sambalpur. Okay, so Sambalpur has 76 seats, but they have given 1,000 offers. All right, 1,003. So 1:10 ratio, they're giving the offer letter only to ask students to come and join. But then many students would have converted all the bands. Like someone who has more than 99 percentile would have converted all the bands. So therefore, it will be easy for them. I am Jammu. Uh, I am Sirmar. You can see the list. I am Bodh Gaya. Many of this data points are missing right now, but it will be updated soon. I just wanted this to be available to a lot of people, aspirants, because they are confused. Like once the offer starts rolling out, it will happen by April end. Okay, tentatively all the offers might start coming out by April end. So stay tuned. All right. First, obviously, the top IIMs will release, the ABCs will release the results, and after that, you'll start getting the other college results. Okay. So based on that, you can expect. You just look into this very deeply, because this is like the best thing that can happen for you. So that's it. This was a short video to explain how you can understand what is your chances based on the waitlist. So share to all aspirants. This will be quite helpful. That's it from my end. Thank you very much. Hope you get into the top B schools. Yeah. Bye bye.